I recently had a personal training client lose 12 pounds in 6 weeks, and the only thing she changed in her life is that she started walking on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. So what I want to do in this video, first let me tell you about this woman, and then I'll give you the exact program that she followed that finally helped her lose some weight. So this woman was a 60-year-old woman. She actually lived in New York City. So how I trained her is that we do one virtual workout a week. Now this is during the pandemic. And then she would actually come to my gym on Saturdays on the weekend in Westchester, New York. She had a weekend home in Westchester. The problem is that she hated to work out. She would cancel on me like 75% of the time. She seemed to do better with the online appointments. When it came to coming to my gym, she just didn't want to work out. 3 out of 4 times she would cancel. That's a real problem with personal training. As a personal trainer, I'm doing this for 30 years. You generally get 2 types of clients. You get one client who are really excited about working out. They love working out, and they hire a trainer for a little bit of accountability and just to train at a higher level. And then you get the other type of client who really hates working out, but does want to be in good shape, does want good health, does want to lose some weight, but they hate putting the work in. And unfortunately, this woman fell into that category. So after trying so many different things, first I put her on my typical low carb, whole natural food diet. She didn't want to stick with that. I suggested she try intermittent fasting, where she would skip meals. She didn't want to do that. So after a couple of months, we were both pretty frustrated. So what we decided to do is I said, okay, stop with the training sessions. Let's just do this. Let's just talk once a week for 30 minutes, a video call. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to start walking for 45 minutes first thing in the morning every single day. You're going to wake up, you're going to drink a big glass of water, and then you're in New York. I know you're close to Central Park. You're going to go for a 45-minute walk on an empty stomach every single day, no matter what. And what I want you to do now, just to motivate you, I want you to go out today. I want you to buy some nice workout outfits to do your walks and buy a new pair of sneakers, buy some rain gear, get yourself motivated and ready to go. And I have to say, she said to me, Mike, I think I can do that. I think I can walk for 45 minutes every single day. She also was somewhat of an anxious woman. She's just telling me, Mike, I don't sleep too well. I got a little bit of anxiety type issues. And I also explained to her that I think one of the best things you can do for anxiety is to walk. Walking is like a miracle drug. There were so many incredible health benefits to walking. It's like meditating when you're moving. It's great for your heart. You're going to burn body fat. See, when you walk, you burn a greater percentage of fat calories as opposed to carbohydrates like when you're running. You may not burn as many calories, but you burn a lot of fat calories from walking. And I didn't even want her to walk fast. I wanted her to walk at a very comfortable pace. And I wanted her to use, there's a famous doctor, an exercise physiologist type doctor. He made me a PhD, and he wrote a number of textbooks which I read. His name is 𝙒𝘼𝙏𝙏. He trained world-class athletes, and he has this formula. And I like to recommend a modified version of his formula, where you take 160, and then you minus your age, and that's the ideal heart rate in which you should be base building, which you should be walking. So she was 60, right? So you take 160, you minus your age, that's 100 beats per minute. So I said to her, when you're doing these 45-minute walks, if you think they feel hard, or you think you're getting out of breath, or you think, you just think that you don't want to do it, you're going too hard, stop, take your pulse for 60 seconds. You don't want your heart rate beating above 100 beats. That's the ideal aerobic zone, your fat burning heart rate. It's going to make your heart strong. It's going to reduce anxiety. It's going to help you burn body fat. But you have to do it every day for 45 minutes. And I have to say, she started doing it. I was actually a little bit surprised that she really did do it. After a couple of weeks, she said, Mike, I lost a couple pounds. I'm actually sleeping a little bit better. My anxiety is not gone, but I have to say, I'm not dreading these walks. I'm somewhat looking forward to them. So now that I feel like I got her here a little bit, she's doing well, I said, okay, now I want you to start doing one more thing. Now, when you get back from these walks, I don't want you to instantly eat. You're probably not hungry anyway. So you're hungry? Say, no, I'm not that hungry, but I'm hungry like in a half hour. Say, wait as long as you can before you eat. If you can wait an hour, great. If you can wait 2-3 hours, if you can wait till 12 o'clock before you eat, that would be incredible. Because in the past, I never felt that this woman really ate bad. I wouldn't say she necessarily ate low carb, but I just felt that she was eating too much. She was really very structured. She would eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. Wasn't a snacker, but she just was eating too much food within these 3 meals. But now she's walking 45 minutes in the morning at a relatively comfortable pace. When she gets back from her walk, sometimes she waits an hour, sometimes she waits 2 hours, sometimes she actually makes it to 12, 1 o'clock before eating. So she's actually practicing fasting, like a time-restricted eating type protocol where she's not eating for 16 hours some days. She's not eating for 14 hours the next day. Some days she makes it 18 hours without eating. It's doing incredibly well for her. So this really, really helped her. So now she did it for 6 weeks. She lost 12 pounds and she's so happy. She still wants to lose more weight. She wants to lose about 20 pounds. So I wanted to stay with it. Once she reaches her goal weight, then I said to her, then you can have a little bit more flexibility. Like for example, if you want to eat right after the walk, you can, but she's doing so well, I think she'll reach an equilibrium. Hopefully she'll lose her 20 pounds and she can do this indefinitely. If not walking 45 minutes every day, 5-6 days a week. So give it a try. If you've been struggling losing weight, if you don't really like working out, if you tried everything, if you're ready to give up, start fasted walking in the morning, first thing in the morning. Wake up, have a big glass of water, get outside, and walk for 45 minutes. And actually, I recently did another video about walking. I'm going to link it up. I'm pointing to it right here. It talks about all the benefits, like the health benefits of walking. It'll motivate you to start walking. If you walk for 30 minutes every single day, or even 3 10-minute walks, it's like a miracle drug. There are so many incredible health benefits to walking, and I talk about them all in this video. Check it out. I think you'll find it really helpful.